How did a homeless teenager defy the odds and rise to NBA stardom, proving that anything is possible? Welcome to StoriesX. Today, we dive into the remarkable story of Jimmy Butler, a man whose journey from homelessness to NBA greatness is nothing short of extraordinary. If you enjoy powerful stories like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to StoriesX for more content that inspires. Born in the affluent suburb of Tomball, Texas, Butler's life seemed destined for stability. But at just 13 years old, everything changed. His father abandoned the family, and soon after, his mother kicked him out, uttering the devastating words, "I don't like the look of you. You've got to go." Suddenly homeless, Jimmy was thrust into a life of uncertainty. Nights were spent on friends' couches or sometimes even in places that offered little more than a roof and a sense of safety. Tomball's blazing Texas heat served as a harsh backdrop to his struggles, pushing him to his physical and emotional limits. Yet, through every sleepless night and every moment of doubt, Jimmy held on to an unshakable belief. His circumstances did not define him. He found strength in the small acts of kindness shown by others and began to nurture a quiet determination to succeed. Jimmy's teenage years were a delicate balance of survival and ambition. While others his age focused on school and sports with the support of stable families, Jimmy faced the harsh reality of independence far too early. Still, he didn't let his challenging circumstances dull his competitive spirit. Basketball became his refuge, a place where he could channel his frustrations and find a sense of purpose. For Jimmy, the game wasn't just a sport, it was a lifeline, the one constant in an otherwise unstable world. Through sheer grit and perseverance, Jimmy began to rise above his hardships. He built a reputation as a fierce competitor, known for his unwavering work ethic and unrelenting drive. Friends and teammates took notice, and one, Jordan Leslie, became a pivotal figure in his journey. Jordan, recognizing Jimmy's potential and struggle, invited him to stay at his home. What was initially a temporary arrangement turned into a life-changing opportunity. The Leslie family offered not just a roof over his head, but also a sense of belonging and stability that Jimmy had never known. Motivated by their kindness, Jimmy poured himself into basketball, determined to honor the second chance he'd been given. Homelessness forced Jimmy to grow up fast. With no stable home and no parental support, he learned early on how to navigate life's harsh realities. Despite his circumstances, Jimmy maintained a love for sports, initially focusing on football. However, as he entered high school, a fateful decision changed his trajectory. He shifted his focus to basketball. What began as a casual interest soon blossomed into a passion that would define his life. Jimmy's basketball journey wasn't easy. Lacking formal training and consistent support, he struggled to compete with peers who had far more resources. Day after day, Jimmy practiced relentlessly, honing his skills and working harder than anyone else on the court. His tenacity caught the attention of his peers, and one in particular, Jordan Leslie, would become a critical figure in his life. Jordan, a fellow athlete at Tomball High School, invited Jimmy to stay with his family for a night. That one night turned into weeks, then months. The Leslies welcomed Jimmy as one of their own, providing the stability and love he had been missing. Motivated by their kindness, Jimmy channeled his gratitude into his basketball journey, determined to honor the chance they had given him. Despite his growing talent, Jimmy's path to the NBA was anything but linear. After high school, he attended Tyler Junior College, a lesser-known institution that gave him the opportunity to showcase his abilities. It was here that he began to draw attention from major college basketball programs. Marquette University's Buzz Williams saw potential in Jimmy, offering him a scholarship and a chance to compete at a higher level. Marquette was a turning point for Jimmy, but it came with its own set of challenges. The competition was fierce, and Buzz Williams pushed Jimmy to his limits with grueling workouts and relentless drills. Many players would have folded under the pressure, but Jimmy thrived. He embraced the grind, using every setback as fuel to prove himself. Williams's belief in Jimmy paid off. By his junior year, Butler had become one of Marquette's standout players, known for his defensive prowess, work ethic, and unyielding determination. His performances caught the attention of NBA scouts, but even then, doubts lingered. Could a player with such a non-traditional path succeed in the world's most competitive basketball league? In 2011, Jimmy Butler entered the NBA draft. Unlike highly touted prospects with years of accolades and media hype, Jimmy's name was often overshadowed. Teams questioned whether a junior college transfer with no star pedigree could make an impact at the professional level. When draft day arrived, Jimmy sat nervously, waiting for his name to be called. With the 30th pick in the first round, the Chicago Bulls took a chance on him. It was a moment of vindication, proof that his years of relentless effort had not been in vain. Yet for Jimmy, the draft was not the culmination of his journey. It was merely the beginning. Jimmy's early years in the NBA were marked by challenges. As a late first-round pick, he wasn't expected to be a star. But Jimmy had never let low expectations define him. He approached every practice, every game, and every opportunity with the same intensity that had carried him through his toughest years. By his third season, Jimmy had emerged as one of the league's top defensive players. His tireless work ethic and versatility earned him the NBA's Most Improved Player award in 2015. This recognition cemented his status as more than just a role player. He was a star in the making. Jimmy's rise continued as he took on leadership roles with teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves, Philadelphia 76ers, and Miami Heat. Each stop in his career presented new challenges, but Jimmy embraced them all, earning respect for his tenacity and dedication. By the time he led the Heat to the NBA Finals in 2020, he had silenced every doubter. If you're inspired by Jimmy's rise to greatness, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who need a reminder that perseverance pays off. For many athletes, reaching the pinnacle of their sport is the ultimate goal. But for Jimmy Butler, basketball is only part of the story. Despite his fame and success, he remains grounded, often reflecting on his journey from homelessness to NBA stardom. He uses his platform to inspire others, particularly young people facing adversity. Jimmy's philanthropy speaks volumes about his character. He's heavily involved in initiatives supporting underprivileged youth, providing scholarships, mentorship, and resources to help them succeed. He's also a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, emphasizing the importance of resilience and seeking help when needed. Beyond his community work, Jimmy is a testament to the power of gratitude. He frequently credits the Leslies for changing his life and stays connected with the family who gave him a second chance. Their impact on him serves as a reminder of the importance of kindness and the profound difference one act of generosity can make. Jimmy Butler's story is more than a tale of athletic success. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome the harshest circumstances. From homelessness to the NBA, Jimmy's journey shows that success isn't just about talent. It's about grit, resilience, and seizing every opportunity. As you reflect on his story, consider this. How many people with immense potential never get the chance to fulfill it because life deals them an unfair hand? And how can we, as individuals, be the Leslies in someone else's story, offering support that could change a life? Jimmy Butler's life is proof that greatness isn't about where you start, but how you rise. His legacy will be remembered not just for his basketball achievements, but for his unwavering determination to inspire others to believe in their own potential. If this story moved you, be sure to subscribe to StoriesX for more inspiring tales that remind us all of the power of the human spirit. Jimmy Butler's rise from adversity goes far beyond what's seen on the court. Over the years, his story has sparked a cultural conversation about resilience, opportunity, and the value of giving back. While his basketball career continues to thrive, Jimmy has expanded his impact to create lasting change, both in his community and beyond. Through partnerships with charitable organizations, Jimmy has built youth programs that focus on education, sports, and mentorship. These initiatives provide underserved children with access to resources that foster growth and potential, ensuring that the cycle of poverty and hardship doesn't limit their futures. For Jimmy, it's about more than basketball. It's about making a tangible difference in the world. Additionally, Jimmy's approach to mental health has opened doors for other athletes to prioritize their well-being. In interviews and public appearances, he's spoken candidly about the pressure of professional sports and the importance of seeking support. By sharing his own struggles and coping strategies, Jimmy has become a role model for athletes and fans alike, normalizing discussions around mental health. Jimmy Butler's influence now extends far beyond the United States. His story has resonated with people across the globe, serving as a reminder that perseverance can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. International fans see Jimmy not just as a basketball player, but as a symbol of hope and possibility. In regions where opportunity is scarce, his story inspires young people to dream big and work hard, no matter their circumstances. Schools and community centers around the world share Jimmy's journey as part of educational programs, illustrating that adversity can be a stepping stone rather than a barrier. As Jimmy continues to build his legacy, his message remains clear: never let your current situation define your future. With determination, resilience, and the kindness of those around you, it's possible to achieve greatness. Thank you for listening to the story. Don't forget to follow StoriesX for more interesting stories.